Shot by Leonard, no good. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Out to Gordon. Hits the trifecta. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front court to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Now here's Doncic. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Pass to Patterson. And here's Leonard. Nails it from beyond the arc. Leonard's got 5 points.
And of course, we've seen Kawhi hit some huge shots from the corners throughout his career.
Knocks it loose. And stolen by Suggs. And he dunks it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Pass to Watson. Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
A guard that can truly do it all. Doncic has tremendous power.
And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Suggs outside.
As a defender, Porzingis has all the size he needs to intimidate shooters.
Doncic, no good.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Suggs with it. Guarded out by Watson. Porter's shot is off. Gordon outside. To the inside. Going all the way to the rack. Pulls up for three. And Michael Porter gets the three.
A lights-out three-point shooter. All Porter Jr. needs is a little wiggle room, and he's pulling up.
And stolen by Suggs. The three ball. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Here's Doncic. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Well, one of the many things that's impressive about Luka Doncic, he double clutches so well.
Right, and he even absorbs contact in the air, and somehow, some way, still has a very high field goal percentage. Luka, his game defies logic. Maybe Luka's logic.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you. What Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, "I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about and then decide." Back to you, Brian.
He keeps him guessing. Allie, thank you.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Back to Doncic. Porter with the steal. 3-on-3. Suggs with it. Guarded now by Watson. Suggs outside. Pass to Patterson. Here's the three. Watson with the rebound. Sacramento trails by 12. Doncic outside. And the layup is good.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Outside Christie. Back to Suggs. Ross brings the double. Right wing. Pass to Patterson. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
it also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Screen by Gordon. Porzingis misses.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot. Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Leading by 14. And we'll be back shortly for the start of... We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
And the foul called on Jalen Suggs.
Second personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Here's Doncic. Screen by Gordon. For 3. Doncic, no good. It's stolen by Doncic. Oh, they get a hand on it. Looking to get back on track. Here's Gordon. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. To the middle. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end. That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Back to Ross. It's stolen by Leonard. Here's Suggs. And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, once Suggs gets hot, he's not easy to stop, especially when he's getting whatever shot he wants.
And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Now here's Doncic. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Outside for Porter. From outside the arc. That's his third basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Catch and release. Porter Jr. is so quick. Tough to close out on.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Outside Watson. Porzingis sets a screen. 4 on the clock. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Grant, you played in a more physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance here.
I think you're spot on, B.A. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds.
Leonard gets the bucket.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Sherman. Let's go with a 3. Here's Buzelis. 3-pointer. Sinks it from distance.
And with a smooth shot like that, I expect Buzelis to hit a ton of 3-pointers during his career.
Here's Patterson. Fires from deep. Doesn't go that time. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Bagley with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Three-pointer, Buzelis. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Here's Suggs. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And how about the leaping ability of Suggs? Getting off the floor with such ease.
And there's the screen. Driving inside.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Here's Watson. Off with the layup. On the wing, Suggs. 20 points for him. 1:05 left to the second period. That shot off the mark. Sacramento trails by 21. Bagley sets a screen from deep three-point land. Great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Patterson. Fires the three. Counted from distance. Patterson's got his second bucket on the night.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today. Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders. If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. That's good from Suggs. Suggs hits them both. 5 ticks left to the second quarter. Three-pointer, Buzelis. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Delivering the blowout. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Now Suggs. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
A bigger guard, Suggs fearless inside.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. And he's good on the second. And so here's Sacramento. When this one's over, they'll be off to Charlotte as they take on the Hornets. That'll put them right in the middle of a 5-game road trip.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And Porzingis has got the ball here for Sacramento. We know how impactful Kristaps Porzingis can be, but he's often limited by injuries.
Yeah, BA, since 2018, Porzingis has only reached the 60-game mark once. But when he's out there, oh, he is the X factor.
It's Doncic with a drive. Ross for 3. Sinks the tray. Ross has got his first 3 points of the game.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
The 3 from Suggs. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
It's good.
Their execution after halftime has been excellent, making their first 4.
Leonard outside. Back to Suggs. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Evolving as a passer and playmaker, Leonard wants to keep setting up his teammates like this. And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Suggs with it. picked up by Ross. And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it.
Boy, that was bad. It was like they were running different plays.
Sacramento trails by 19. Down low. Here's Porzingis. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
It's hard trying to stay down on Porzingis' pump fake because he's so tall, you're trying to get a jump on it. That's why he's so good at getting defenders to bite.
Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Here's Suggs. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Suggs has got 10 points now, just in this quarter. Here's Doncic. Great D that time from Suggs.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
And it's good for 2. Doncic has got 10.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going. That is powerful.
Yes!
Man, Suggs can really move. And once he sees he has a clear path, he launches up for the dunk. Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, BA. The NBA has its eyes on the old continent. Commissioner Silver said there continues to be an enormous opportunity to take basketball to another level in Europe. The quality of the basketball there has been fantastic, and we think there's a commercial opportunity to create something special. Guys, back over to you.
Okay, Allie, appreciate the update.
Pretty incredible just how great a shooter Kawhi has become. Really one of the best in the league.
Honestly, if you're the defense, you should be ashamed not coming up with a steal in that pass.
Sacramento passing it around. And that one's good. Porzingis.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Ross for 3. He's off on that one. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Leonard finds some space. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Leonard's got 5 points now this quarter. We've got 1:13 left in the third. Doncic deciding where to go with it. It's Ross on the wing. 3 on the clock. No good from 18. Here's Suggs. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
You can't be overzealous guarding Suggs, because that's when you risk fouling him.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Doncic. 10 points for him. The steal. Pass to Patterson. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. In transition, here they come. Right side, Ross. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the long J. Ross has got 8 points.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Gordon with a steal. And here we go, Sacramento on the fast break. From behind the arc. Rebounded by Suggs. Takes it inside. And he slams it in one-handed.
He found his groove right away and hasn't let up. It's not surprising that he's leading the way on offense.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already.
Sacramento, 44.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And it's Sacramento's ball. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his third foul so far. And Richard, for those vets who haven't won a ring yet, how hard is it to take less money to join a contender?
It is not hard, and contenders typically count on that, because once you've made the money, if you've made it that far in your career, if there's one thing left that you want to accomplish, that's win a ring.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Out to Leonard. And here's Suggs. Pass to Patterson. Clock at 2. Suggs, no good. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Sacramento. Left side, Ross. Back to Doncic. Inside. Here's Suggs. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Big but quick. Suggs so powerful off the drive.
Outside Porzingis. From outside, off the mark.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Pass to Patterson. Gordon with a steal. From the corner. Deflects the pass. And they're on the run. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Yeah, nice initiative from Suggs. Seeing an easy scoring opportunity and pouncing on it.
And another miss by Sacramento. Launches a 3. Rebound by Sacramento.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Doncic. No good. A bit long that time. Here's Suggs. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Suggs has got 47 points.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
The rebound by Ross. Christie with the ball. Now Doncic defending. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
Pure from three-point range. Christie's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Watson. Goes up from the block. Over Christie. Left side Porzingis. Ooh, poked away. Christie with a steal. Here's Suggs. There's the drive.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And it's Ross on the drive. Can't get it to fall.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
They're limiting the offensive possessions for the other team. Tough to win with no extra possessions.
It's Watson on the wing. Pass to Ross. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Christie. Doncic with it. Left side, Ross.
On D, Leonard is almost inescapable. He completely smothers shooters with his reach.
2 minutes.
Here's Suggs. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. And Suggs, here we go. And there's the rejection. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Here's Suggs. Pass to Leonard. The rebound by Ross. Well, you want officials to get the calls right, but for video review, maybe institute a 2-minute time limit, you think?
Oh, I would love a good 2-minute time limit, but the worst thing to do would be to go to a 2-minute time limit and then have them not get it right. Then you wasted all that time for nothing.
Doncic. Rebounded by Suggs. Now here's Christie. Leonard on the wing. Outside Porter. 5 to shoot. Pass to Suggs. Now Christie. Defended by Watson. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
To Sacramento.
.46 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Doncic. 6 to shoot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. 26 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Now Christie. .11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 5 on the clock. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Kings ball.
Here's Doncic. Can't get it to fall. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second.